Hey, I wanted to talk to you a minute about diversity in marriage and family therapy. We've already talked about it from a different perspective, and I want to talk to you about it again to wrap up the class. This is the last little video that I'll publish for the semester, and it's going to be short and sweet and to the point. Basically, the concern is the early on was the lack of people that, and this is their term, people of color being involved in MFT. And there were some interesting statistics. 70 to 76% of counselors were white as of 2020, I think. And so, what is that telling us? It's telling us that we need more diversity within the counseling ranks to understand the diversity in culture. So, in the cross cultural course that I teach, you try to establish an understanding minus biases, of course. You can't be biased and do any science and do it properly. So, we're the profession is trying to change. And they're okay. They're not doing the greatest job in the world. You can't force people to go into a profession they're not interested in, for example. Um, but we're making some headway with it. So what's the outcome? The outcome, hopefully, is that we will have more diversity in the culture, the counseling ranks related to culture, but also that we will be updating training so that you're already in the profession. Then we can have various means, professional development means, conference attendance, etc., to better educate you as a counselor in the diversity that you face. Um, One of the interesting statistics that I saw earlier had to do with the decline in the white population. Declined something like 10% in the last 5 years, I think. I don't have all those figures in my memory yet. But what is that saying? It just means that America is becoming way, way more diverse. And I'm not telling you something you don't know. So the counseling area, we've got to keep up. We've got to make sure that we're educated in cultural differences, that we examine our own views of different cultures. I like to think that if you're intelligent enough to be a counselor and you were drawn into the profession to help people, that my goodness, there shouldn't be any sort of animosity toward any culture for any reason. You're in a helping profession. So whatever comes through the door, or I should say whoever comes through the door, should be welcomed with open arms because they're coming to you to be helped. So we need to be educated and we need to be prepared for that. And that's kind of where we are at this moment in the profession. Are we doing enough to prepare ourselves to be able to counsel diverse populations, gaining an understanding of their needs, which are potentially going to be the basics in any mental health situation, but the underlying motivations for what's causing this upset, something that's upsetting them, may not even bother somebody in a different culture. I know you get that picture. So that's what I wanted to bring forth. That and to tell you, I hope you enjoy the semester. Bear in mind this diversity stuff. If you happen to be attracted to continuation of a career in this, or some of you that are already involved in it and headed that way, make sure that you are acutely aware of the fact that there's not a generic way to do this job. Counseling is very diverse in and of itself, and you have to be prepared to deal with a diverse population. So enjoy the summer. See you around campus.